Okay, I'm 36 weeks on the dot today, and I was totally freaked out last night realizing that as much as I want so badly to go to like 41 weeks, I totally may not go to 41 weeks. My first was born like on her, I went into labor on my due date. Second was a week early. Third was a week and a bit early, and then the last two have been late. So anyways, point being, it's totally possible I could go early, and I started freaking out realizing how incredibly unprepared I am and that I really should start getting ready. So anyways, I'm going to wash all the baby stuff, pull out all the baby stuff, and kind of try to figure out what I need to get done right away, what can wait, what cannot, whatever. So yeah. Okay, so yesterday I went through all my bins and got like all the baby stuff out that needs to be washed, and then I just put it in here in my hospital bag. So I'm gonna pull it all out, figure out what has to be washed right away and what's going where in the meantime. So starting with that. Okay, that's all this is all like the newborn clothes from the 0 to 3. I have a lot of 0 to 3 in this too because our babies are usually pretty big and usually don't fit a newborn. So all of these have to be washed. So I'm gonna put all of these in by themselves and start with those. Okay, I also want to show you guys the stuff I'm using. So Luxury came out with their clean line and it's honestly amazing. This is their laundry detergent that's powdered, scent-free, totally baby safe, and their whitening powder. And also their stain remover, all of it's clean. So all of it can be used on baby stuff, which is amazing because we've struggled previously to find good detergent and stuff for baby stuff. So anyways, I'm gonna wash all this now. Next thing is gonna be all of the like linens and stuff. So I actually replaced all of our receiving blankets this time. Almost all of them I replaced with Willoughby ones, which are like ethical and sustainable, amazing. They're 5-layer muslin mix, ethical and sustainable. Like I said, they all have to be washed. So we replaced them all with the Willoughby ones, and then I have a few Waffle Thin and Vince ones. Mine have made it through like so new babies, they need to be replaced. And then I have like a few from our old stash just for like extras. So all of these have to be washed. And then also here is towels. That's another thing. Yes, I got Willoughby hooded towels, which I'm really excited about because I have never found really great baby towels, and I hate the feeling of like the terry on like fresh baby skin. It just bugs me. So anyways, these are also the Willoughby ones. I'm really excited about them. I got 2, and if I like them, I'll get more. Okay, so these will all go in once all those clothes come out, this massive stuff, and then that's everything that needs to be washed for right now. So what I'm gonna do is we have a tiny dresser in our closet that we keep for the baby. I'll just show it to you guys. Okay, so this is our tiny dresser that we have in our closet, and we use it for our babies. Cullen's stuff is still in here, so it's all in there. I have to take all of Cullen's stuff out, put Cullen's stuff where his new stuff is going, and then put all the baby stuff in here once it's all clean, and then also organize all the other stuff. I also have like my carriers and stuff in here. I have to organize all that and make sure all that's accessible. I actually have to get some bins. That's one of the things I have to do tomorrow or this week. I have to go out and get some bins. Like I want a new bin for my carriers. The baby needs a new hamper. I need a bin for downstairs for my receiving blankets. And then I need some bins for the linen closet to fit all the swaddles and stuff. That's something I have to remember to do. Okay, so I got it all washed yesterday. For now, I have like my carriers there. I have all my blankets there, and then I have all my swaddles there. And then that's all the new receiving blankets and stuff, all the accessories, all the sleepers and the bonnets and stuff. All of those are like outfits, long sleeves, short sleeves, pants, and then like rompers, cardigans, and Cullen's stuff is all away in the other room. So now to get bins for those to fit in the linen closet. This is the issue with the linen closet situation. We have this thing up that we can't take down because it's actually screwed into the wall. I have to find bins that fit nicely in here that can pull out here or there. These we have to actually take off the door to get into them, and you can't slide them out this way because of this. So find bins for that so that our swaddles, receiving blankets and stuff can sit in there for easy access. Okay, so now for today, we are going to set up all the baby stuff, the bassinet, the swing, the bouncers, the like rockers. I always set up my swings and my bouncers and stuff a little bit earlier than I need to because it helps get our current baby prepared for having a new sibling. So for Cullen, for example, it's like it's going to take weeks of, you know, regular reminding that we don't get in the swing, we don't touch the swing, we don't touch the bouncer and stuff like that. So I find it easier when it's out and it's just kind of become another normal thing. Whereas if you're bringing it out and then a baby at the same time, it's a lot of overwhelming stuff in their space. So we're gonna get all that situated. I'm ready to go. So pray for us in our relationship. Putting this stuff together never gets easier. Okay, so I'm going to chat with you guys about some of the stuff that we're getting set up and some of the stuff that's new for this baby, some of the stuff that we've kept for many babies, and if you need it or not kind of thing. First thing is the baby Bjorn bouncer. As you can see, this is brand new in the box. I am about to open it and set it up. So this is not necessarily brand new to me. I actually had one that I borrowed and used when I had Sky, and I loved it, honestly. Best bouncer in my opinion, but then I got rid of it thinking I didn't like the way it looked, and I haven't had one since, and it was a serious mistake because it's the greatest thing ever. The way the mesh sits, your baby like kind of hangs in it like a hammock. In my opinion, 10 out of 10, like recommend. Okay, I didn't realize it came set up, so there's nothing really else to show you in regards to setting it up. It came this way. Like I said, in my opinion, this is like the best bouncer around. The mesh, the way it holds them, and there's nothing like back there. It holds them like a hammock, which really calms babies in my opinion. Also, there's this back here, which sets it to numerous different height settings so that you can actually have a kid up to 30 pounds in it. You can take this off so that it ends up being like a seat. Super versatile that way. I love having stuff that is versatile and isn't really short-lived. So this is great because you can use it all the way up to like a seat. So actually Cullen can be in it right now if we want, and just take off the restraint attachment. Honestly great, in my opinion, 10 out of 10. If you're looking for a bouncer, highly recommend. You can also get a toy bar to attach for it if you're into that. I don't really care about the toy bars, but you can get them, so 10 out of 10 recommend. Next up, we have the Charlie Crane Levo rocker, as you can see. And this I got with Cullen, and we're reusing it for this baby. It is, if you don't know what it is, it's a little bit of a crossover between like a swing bouncer type situation. It rocks back and forth. It also has like a hammock style, but it has like a little bit of a filling to it, so it's heavier than the Bjorn is. Okay, this is the rocker. As you can see, it rocks. I have tape on the front because there's a chip on it that we have to actually fix from storage. If you look at it here, you'll see the legs are super interesting. Like shape wise, it rocks. You have your restraint here, and like I said, it also has like a hammock type style. There's nothing underneath it. You can pop it in and out, but there's a filling on this one, whereas in the Bjorn there is no filling. If you're in the mom community at all on like Instagram or anything like that, you'll recognize the rocker. It's super, super popular, mainly because it's beautiful, and it is absolutely beautiful. It photographs incredibly well. It's just beautiful and very classy looking. Do I recommend it? Not at all. It is super expensive. For one, it's about 400 Canadian, and I just don't love it. In all honesty, it doesn't keep rocking, so you have to rock it with your foot, and it slows down really quickly. The minute there's weight in it of a baby, it doesn't rock by itself at all. You have to sit there and continuously rock it. Cullen just didn't love it. I actually don't know anyone whose babies really, really loved it enough to justify the $400 for it, especially because it doesn't keep rocking by itself. So I mean, I love it and I will keep it because of photos. I love it for that sense, and I love it because it's so pretty, and you know, it's nice occasionally, but I would not recommend going out and buying one in my opinion. Next up is our Snuggle Me Organic, getting that out with our covers. I've had this since Kennedy, this exact one since Kennedy. We actually are adding another one into the mix. This time, I would say probably my most recommended baby product for everyone is a Snuggle Me, somewhere to place your baby that's comfortable, especially like if you have it with you on the couch and they fall asleep and you can be a little bit hands-free. Amazing, can't recommend it enough. So we found with Cullen that we were needing more than one because we had one upstairs in our bassinet and then we needed one on the main floor, and we were ending up leaving them on the main floor, having to run downstairs at night and grab it, back and forth. So we are adding a second one into the mix. Honestly, absolutely love it. Highly recommend. They also have a lot of covers, etc. I have covers in here. This is an older style one. They now have the bears that you can use by themselves. You don't need a cover. This one is not. This is the traditional one, but they're all the same. Yeah, highly recommend. These are some of my covers. Honestly, one of my most recommended baby products. Absolutely love our Snuggle Me's. So next up, if you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen this already. This is my new Sustainable Baby Co. nursing pillow called the Moom Woom. Honestly, everyone is so personal. Like it's such a personal choice for nursing pillows. Some people don't even like nursing pillows at all. I love nursing pillows. I have the same one from Mason and we're finally just replacing it because it has lost its luster over the years. I like really, really big ones. This I love. It's heavy, it's dense, which is nice because I can kind of mold it into whatever. It's like a beanbag type filling. It is sustainable, ethically made, and small batch made, which is amazing. It's also absolutely beautiful. I love it. But because it's heavy and beanbag, I can build it up in one spot if I want to prop a baby, which is typically what I end up doing, is propping a baby like this a little bit. You also can sleep with this, pregnant, postpartum, all the things. And like I said, it's honestly beautiful. Highly recommend. But nursing pillows are something that, like I said, super personal. Some people really like the tiny ones. Everyone's really different, so I feel like you have to kind of trial and error to figure out what you want. But for me personally, I'm really large chested, I have bigger babies, and I like being able to, like I said, prop up or flatten if I want to. This one's super versatile. You can kind of build it up wherever you want it to be. Really love it. I recommend. Next up is the Hugo mat. So this is brand new to us. I just got this for this baby. It is a play mat that's quilted. It's, I believe, 100% organic cotton, and it's sustainable. It's really nice, really aesthetically pleasing. And so we needed a mat. I got a small gather mat with Cullen that I didn't end up liking at all for tummy time or anything like that. So I need a new one. I really like this so far. I haven't technically used it though. I'll show it to you open. Okay, so here is my mat all laid out. You can see it's really nice and quilted, like I said. It is also washable, which is so nice. You can just open that up, take out the insert, and then you can throw the cover in the washing machine, which is great. It has handles on the top with a loop to easily do it up. So then you can actually carry it like that from the top. It's really thick, which is really nice. That's one of the things I also was struggling with previously, is finding one that was thick that I felt like my babies were really comfortable with on the floor. I'm really excited about the mat. Like I said, looked for one for a long time. You also can't order directly from Hugo Mat in Canada. Little Minimalist does carry them though, which is great. I was really excited to see that and I grabbed it. I was really excited about it. I still am really excited about it, especially the washing feature and how thick it is. However, do you need this one? No, like any tummy time mat really will do. I wanted a thicker one. My babies don't love being on the ground or being on tummy time, so I wanted to attempt to make it as comfortable as possible. So that is a major bonus. Also, I try and shop as ethically and sustainably as possible, so they were a great option for that. I loved that it was machine washable. That's a big deal. However, does it have to be a Hugo mat? Not at all. They are quite pricey. They're about $250, I believe, Canadian. So I mean, it's an investment. You do not need to buy a Hugo mat. You can get away with any tiny time mat just fine. Another thing that I actually was going to touch on, I actually had ordered a toy ark to go over it. So you know, like a kind of acts like baby gym kind of thing with the toys dangling. I'd ordered it and it was back ordered and it was supposed to be shipped in a few weeks, and they ended up canceling my order. So I was scrambling trying to find another one and ended up talking to a friend of mine and decided to actually not order one. I don't really think I need one. I had one with Cullen that I didn't like and I got rid of, but I also just didn't use it. I really don't see the huge need for them. That being said, I may change my mind and end up ordering one, but for now I don't have one. I'm not planning on going with like a full exercise gym type situation, just the tummy time mat and the toys that we have at home, which I think will be just fine. Okay, next up is the Four Moms Mamaru swing. We've had this since Briley's. We had it for Briley, Kennedy, Cullen, and now this baby. Do I recommend it? Not at all. Honestly, I've never really had a baby that loves it. I really like swings. I am very pro swing. I think swings are greatly beneficial and pretty much everyone should have some version of a swing. But the Mamaru actually doesn't swing, the like sway back and forth. It doesn't do it really. It does different movements. Honestly, it's more like an electric bouncer in my opinion. It doesn't go fast enough. It doesn't go aggressively enough like a swing where you need like the back and forth sway. Honestly, if I can go back in time, I would have bought a different swing instead. The thing is, it works perfectly fine. We have no reason to have to go out and get another one. And I mean, it works fine enough. Like, it's fine. I don't dislike it. But I wouldn't recommend going out and buying one. In my opinion, a classic swing in particular, the like old school Fisher Price ones that go like back and forth and side to side where you turn it, you can get them really rocking quite aggressively. Those, in my opinion, are the best swings in the market still to this day, because you really get a swing in there. Like, you can rock your baby to sleep in them. Okay, this is our Mamaru. Please ignore the mess of it. It needs a good clean. So down here, there is this, which is the control. So this turns it on. You can put it faster or slower, and then you also can switch between the different options. There's car ride, kangaroo, tree swing, rockabye, wave. Those are all the different directions it goes. And then you also have a sound machine. You can go over to auxiliary or Bluetooth and play your own music if you want. So like I said, this is the fastest it goes. That's the fastest setting. It's just not fast enough for my liking. It also, there's something stuck in it. I'm gonna have to get Jay to look at that. The mobile on it broke with the first kid in it. The mobile is super crap. Jay wants to buy a new one for that purpose, which just is so wasteful to me, so I'm not gonna bother. But the mobile's crap. I didn't like it even when it was on there. It started swaying really badly, like dipping into their face. Didn't love it. Anyways, so my opinion, Mamaru, not worth it. Okay, this is like the worst lighting because it's legitimately hours later. Jay had the hardest time with the bassinet. It has the worst instructions ever. I am not exaggerating, like worse than IKEA. Worst instructions ever. There were mistakes made that we had to attempt to salvage. It's taken literal hours, but it's done. I'm going to show you the bassinet. It's freaking beautiful. So this is the bassinet. This is the Kumi bassinet by Charlie Crane. I got it from Little Minimalist, which is pretty much the only place in Canada you can get it, or you can order it from Smallable and they will ship it here. It is absolutely, absolutely beautiful, but heads up guys, it is not fun to set up by any means. Okay, next up is gonna be the Nuna Pippa Light car seat. We had this one with Cullen, and then we actually just got a new one for this baby because the last one was in a car accident, so we had to replace it. So anyways, we had this with Cullen, absolutely loved it. My favorite car seat on the market still. It does have a lower weight maximum than a lot of the bucket seats, which causes a lot of people to think twice about it, but we have really big babies, like 10+ pound babies, and all of ours have made it to at least almost a year before outgrowing it. The other thing that people don't necessarily like about it is that you can't use the car seat in a car without the base. You have to use the base. However, the base is incredibly easy and quick to take in and out if you need to put it into another vehicle. So honestly, we love it. It's so lightweight to carry, and with someone with a bad back and also with numerous kids, it's really great. I honestly love it. Like, next to no complaints about it. So here's the car seat all opened up, minus the plastic on here. The harness is really easy to use. This is one hand, which I find really, really, really helpful. It also comes with an extra set of liner, like this in an organic cotton. So you have the choice. Like I said, really, really lightweight. We love it. Okay, so this is what we ended up doing in our linen closet. I got these things from IKEA, which honestly don't work either and are not ideal, but they didn't have the bins that I was after. And then I got these ones, which also same. These are not the ones I was hoping for, but they do work. So in here I have our receiving blankets and our burping cloths, so they're really easy to grab. These are all of our blankets and our towels back there. And then back there are all the swaddles, so it's all super easy to access. All the laundry stuff's down there. That's all of our other stuff that we needed away. And then that, which is still like, I have to replace these, but they were out of the bins in the sizes that I needed. Okay, so everything is away where it goes pretty much. Upstairs in our bedroom, we have our bassinet, and then we also have the Charlie Crane up here so that it's easy to access if I need to take a shower or I need somewhere to pop a baby doing laundry or whatever the case is. Postpartum, I like to be in my room a lot and just like in my bed watching shows and relaxing, like immediate postpartum. So it's nice to have the Charlie Crane up here, but it's really easy to transport too. I can move it up and down really easily. And then down on our main floor in our living space, which is where we spend majority of our time, like past the first little while, we have the Baby Bjorn bouncer, and then we have the Mamaroo, both of which are in our living room, both for easy access that I can easily bounce back and forth off of depending on what baby needs. I also have a Moses basket down there on a stand with a Snuggle Me in it so that baby can sleep down there. That's something that I started doing with Cullen that I really loved and really enjoyed because I just didn't always want them upstairs napping in my room in their bassinet. So it was really nice to have one down there. Also getting them used to the sounds and sleeping through the sounds was a huge thing for me too. So we have that as well in the living room. As I showed you in our linen closet, that's where all of our main stuff is. So it's easy for me to grab our burping cloths and our blankets and our swaddles and whatever. But I also keep a basket of them down in the living room so that I have them down there when I'm nursing. And then I have some in my bedroom as well. So they're kind of scattered all within, but that's like the refill station in the linen closet, which is really nice. Same with the blankets and the swaddles. They end up getting kind of scattered through the house, but it's nice that like when they're washed, I can fold them and put them away and know where they are at all times. I still have to find a nice basket for my carriers or hang them up. I haven't really decided on that yet. I'm waiting for a diaper caddy to arrive for downstairs. We also have a diaper caddy upstairs with our change pad that has like holds our wipes and our diapers, and then all of our like products like our oils and our like our diaper rash creams and stuff. I also have one for downstairs, but I ordered a new one, so it's arriving. And then I have some postpartum stuff that's ready to go in the bathroom for me, but I'm gonna save that for the postpartum video to show you guys all of that good stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much our house. We've gotten our house pretty much all ready for baby. I feel slightly better, slightly winky. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and let me know what you think.